All right, team. Let's dive into what is, without a doubt, one of the biggest tests for any front office, handling a group check-in. I mean, this is really where our coordination, our communication, and our attention to every little detail get put on full display. When we nail it, we create an absolutely incredible first impression. But if we drop the ball, well, we're basically playing catch-up for their entire stay.
So, picture this. A big tour bus with 50, maybe 60 guests pulls right up to the entrance. The doors swing open. What's your first move? Now, I know, it feels like a classic high-pressure moment, but here's the secret. The most critical moves, the ones that are going to guarantee a smooth, seamless experience, they happen long before those guests ever even stepped off the bus.
And that's exactly what this standard operating procedure, this SOP, is all about. You can think of it as our playbook. It's a standardized process designed to manage that huge influx of people smoothly and professionally. It's all about making sure every single guest feels expected and valued. Not like they're just another number in a massive crowd.
Okay, so let's get into the first critical phase, the pre-arrival preparation. Honestly, this is where the real magic happens. Everything we do here is laying the foundation for a controlled, calm, and totally seamless check-in experience when that bus finally arrives. A group check-in is a total team sport. There's just no other way to put it. The front desk, we're the quarterback, the central coordinator. We're constantly talking to housekeeping to guarantee every single room is ready. We're confirming every last detail of the billing instructions with sales, and of course, we're coordinating with room service for those little welcome amenities that really make a guest stay. So, let's break that prep work down into some really concrete steps. This is our checklist. First up, we review the group contract and the rooming list. No surprises, right? Then we cross-check every single billing instruction in the PMS. We allocate all the rooms, making sure to prioritize any special needs or requests. Then comes the physical prep, getting all the registration cards, key packets, and welcome letters ready to go. And finally, we are communicating with all the other departments, and this is a big one, we reconfirm the arrival time with the group leader. Every one of these steps prevents a potential headache down the line.
Okay, so all our prep is done. Now we're transitioning to the moment of truth, the on-arrival execution. You can think of this as our on-stage performance, where all that behind-the-scenes work is about to pay off big time.
And we all know this, right? You only get one chance to make a first impression. Those first few moments of interaction, literally from the second they walk through our doors, are going to set the entire tone for their stay with us.
Just think about the power of these simple words. A warm, confident greeting that says, "Welcome, we've been expecting you." It just instantly puts a whole group at ease. It tells them we're prepared for them, that they're valued, and that they are absolutely in good hands. So how do we actually deliver on that promise? Well, first, we designate a single group coordinator from the front desk, one clear point of contact. That person greets the group leader, confirms the final details, and gets the ball rolling. We use a dedicated check-in area to avoid total chaos in the main lobby. And because everything is already prepped, we can just hand over the registration cards for a quick signature, then we efficiently distribute all the key packets and any meal coupons, and we seamlessly coordinate the luggage transfer with the bell desk. It's a smooth, choreographed process, not a mad scramble. Now, you might think our job is done once the keys are handed over, but not so fast. The follow-up is just as crucial. We're going to double-check that all the rooms were assigned correctly and that the luggage actually arrived. We'll verify the billing one last time, and then we make that courtesy call to the group leader. This little proactive step doesn't just solve small issues before they blow up into big complaints, it shows a level of care that builds real loyalty. That's the stuff that gets you those great online reviews. You've probably noticed a theme here. Teamwork is the absolute secret ingredient. So let's just hammer home why that interdepartmental coordination is the essential thing that prevents chaos from taking over.
I mean, just look at the two possible outcomes here. On one side, you've got departments working in silos, not talking to each other. The result, you guessed it, luggage delays, rooms that aren't ready, and really, really frustrated guests. But on the other side, you have coordinated teamwork, and the result there, a seamless flow, incredible efficiency, and happy guests who start their trip with a fantastic experience. The choice is pretty clear, isn't it?
So, who are our key partners in all this? Well, it's sales and reservations, who give us all that initial info. It's housekeeping, making sure the rooms are perfect. It's the bell desk and the concierge team who manage the physical arrival, and it's room service for those little finishing touches. We have to be in constant, clear communication with every single one of them.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. So let's boil this entire process down to just a few core principles. These are your absolute keys to success. The first and maybe the most important key to success is this one right here: having one designated group coordinator. That single point of contact from the front desk is the problem solver, the guide, the face of the hotel for that group. It prevents so much confusion both for the guests and for our own teams, and it creates clarity and confidence right from the very start.
Our next big takeaway can be summed up with this powerful little trio, the 3 C's. This is really the engine that makes a flawless group check-in run. It stands for constant communication with all departments, seamless coordination of every moving part, and relentless cross-checking of every single detail, from the billing to the routing list. If you get these 3 right, you are totally set up for success.
So let's end on this final thought. That courtesy call we talked about? Why is such a small step so incredibly important? Well, it's because it transforms the check-in from just a transaction into the beginning of a relationship. It shows the group leader that we're invested in their experience long after the keys have been handed over. And, it's our final chance to make sure their stay starts absolutely perfectly.
Because ultimately, it all comes back to this one simple truth. By diligently following this procedure, we're not just processing a bunch of check-ins, we are crafting an experience. And for every single guest who walks through that door, a truly great stay always begins with a flawless arrival.